The Airstream trailer is a recreation vehicle that you can take to the most remote areas, yet still enjoy a fully functional living space. They can also be hooked up to outside services, so you can stay as long as you like in the comfort of home. To start, an operator puts a sheet of aircraft-grade aluminum into a press that punches the rivet holes. A worker then rivets the sheets together to make the walls of the trailer. Here, they're assembling the end shells, the rounded end sections for the front and back of the trailer. They apply sealant to all the seams. Technicians then rivet the two ends to the components that make up the trailer shell, including the floor, the walls, and the roof. A worker uses a router and a template to cut out window openings from the walls. He puts the windows in the openings and secures them in place. Another worker applies a weatherproof sealant to all the interior seams, then smooths it out to ensure good coverage. Using a crane, they lower the shell onto the chassis. At this point, they thread some of the wiring into the shell. Next comes the plywood floor, which a worker attaches firmly to the chassis. Another associate puts the door in place. He rivets the door to the shell. He takes extra care to protect the aluminum from being damaged by the force of the rivet gun. The trailer then goes into a rain test booth that simulates hurricane-strength rain. The test lasts about an hour, during which a technician makes sure the shell is watertight. Next, they apply a water-based adhesive to the interior and install insulation throughout the shell. Now they bring in the interior skin. It's the same aircraft-grade aluminum used on the outside. They trim the walls for the window openings, then lay down the vinyl floor covering. An installer trims the vinyl and uses the old-fashioned way to make it snug against the shell, because a standard carpet stretcher would poke holes in the vinyl. A worker installs the fiberglass shower stall and hooks up the drain and plumbing. He cuts a hole in the fiberglass, then installs all the shower control components and the shower head. He finishes off this residential-style shower with a frosted glass door. Next, they put in the convertible couches and beds and all the other amenities of home, including a gas stove. Finally, a technician performs quality control checks to make sure the electrical and mechanical systems work flawlessly. Only then is an Airstream trailer ready to hit the road and continue the time-honored tradition of discovery and adventure that makes this iconic recreation vehicle an American original.